Okay, hive number 2. As I say, I think this is a lot stronger of the 2 hives. A lot more bees floating about in and out. So this gets the empty Ross rounds put on it. Again, we're not really looking for a queen here. I'll have a quick look at the brood frames just to see what sort of condition they're all in. See whether or not we've got any brood on them, of course. As although bees will still continue to bring pollen in if they haven't got a queen, they will soon dwindle out, of course. They've got a lot of sugar left. This was all what I put on last year, of course. They seem to have, it's not as sticky on the propolis. So looking down the seams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, at least 6 frames I can see covered in bees. I'm giving them a lot of smoke because I don't tend to look at these bees a lot. And for all we know, they may well have mated, or the queen may well have mated with the angry bees that I had over here. So I don't particularly want to get stung, or mobbed, I should say, by a lot of angry bees. That I can see even without lifting it out, but I will lift it out for you. That is all capped honey. It's most probably capped sugar water, but it's all capped. So I remember these bees did used to build a lot of brace comb. In fact, that's a national frame in a commercial box. And this is, so this must have been a frame of, this must have been a nuke from a national that I put into a commercial. Okay, we've got a little bit of drone. We've got larvae there, and we've got what looks like drone brood to me. Lots of bees doing the waggle dance. Yeah, I can see these have really gummed up. Lots of brace comb. Oh no, we've got normal brood on there. Yeah, we've got normal brood. We've got drone brood, but we've got normal brood, we've got larvae. Yep, lots of normal brood. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just try and get that back in without damaging too much. So these girls don't need the sugar on anymore. Another good thing to do is clean up your queen excluders. A little bit fiddly when they're these plastic ones, but just get as much of this build up of wax off as you can. Again, it makes them sit on the hives or on the brood box a lot better. Okay. Bit of smoke on the top will drive the bees down. We want them off the top of those frames. Don't be scared of rattling your hive about. It really isn't going to hurt the bees any. You might pee them off a little bit. All that's propolis there, all the yellowy bit. Okay, that'll do. I'm happy with that. Smoker's still smoking. Oh, I'm nearly pulling the wire out there from the external mic. So, queen excluder back in place. And then we go on with the Ross rounds. So definitely a much stronger hive. I don't need that because I've got a crown board. In fact, I need to turn that. I like my Ross rounds to be facing the same way that the frames are, which is across the hive. I'll put the crown board on top. The sugar doesn't go back on, so we don't want them filling up Ross rounds with sugar. And that's it. We're happy now that we can leave this hive, let them get on with it. I won't even bother looking at this probably until September, August or September. It's pointless worrying about swarm control over here, as I only get over here maybe once a fortnight, once every 3 weeks. It really is pointless trying to do it. So I just make sure that there's other hives vacant in the area, so as if they get any bees going out in search of a new home, hopefully they'll find a hive. They've all got wax in, they've all got foundation. Some of them may have a bit of pollen or a bit of old honey. Very inviting to the bees. So I've got empty hives here, I've got empty hives over in hive number, or apiary number 2. Lots of places that can go to. Hopefully they will swarm into another hive if they do. And if not, we'll see them in August, September, see if we've got any wasp rounds ready for the Alsit show.